What it do? Definitely gonna get copywritten for this damn video. But we got Jay Z kicking it in the background and shit. Like I said, man, I ain't been on here in like 2 weeks. Full time investor. You know what I'm saying? Full time investor. Like I really pay my bills from this shit now. And this month has been pretty freaking difficult. I'm not even gonna lie. I got a couple things I want to get on here and say. A couple new rules I got in play, and some things that I think will be very beneficial to the public and also to me in order to, you know, as future days come and the market continues to go up and down, you feel me, in this hyperinflation system that we in right now. Um, just keeping a level head, you feel me? Just keeping a level head, not spending outside your means, not trying to do too much as far as the money that you got. In addition to, you feel me, adding to your portfolio as far as like long term stocks, not just stock options and stuff like that. So the first thing that I want to do today is pull up the heat map for today. You feel me? Pull up the heat map for today. And then the reason why I like to go with pulling up the heat map first is because a lot of the time when you're thinking you're the only one losing money, it's not true. Everybody's losing money in the market. As we said back in June, you feel me? We was able to basically take $20,000 in June, July, August, September, October, November. In about 5 months, we've been able to pay pretty much all of our bills and being able to have some still capital to trade options with. So what we're going to do right now is go over the heat map right now. And I'm thinking we're going to go over the heat map. As you see, everything is clear as day, red as hell. So, um, yeah, as you can see, everything is just red, red. So, first things first, looking at this, right? So that means tech, spy, everything pretty much coming down. As you can see, um, these are the best days to buy. Unfortunately, I was already in a lot of these trades beforehand, so it's not even like much that I can do as far as getting in or getting out of the trades. But to go off of our rules, right? Um, red day is buy day, green day is sell day. So you feel me? A lot of these companies that we have right now for our options are the big companies that are in red. So it's to a point where we just got to stick it out. I can't sell the contracts for a loss because then it's basically going to make it harder for me to get my profile back. You feel me? So if I sell it, I think right now I'm at like a $2,500 loss, 26. So the reason this is because AMD, a lot of these companies, they were in earnings. They were in earnings. So as you can look right here, right, I was actually in profit like 2 racks just yesterday. You feel me? Just yesterday. AMD had a bad AMD had a bad earnings report. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, but basically investors are pulling money to the side, sitting in cash, kind of like what Warren Buffett is doing pretty much. So one thing I do want to show you guys though is this new technique that I came up with from here. You feel me? So what I will do is show you this, right? So let's go to Google, right? Let's go to Google. So one thing I figured out is great, right? One thing that I figured out is this is the equation that I came with, right? On downtrends, right? Find the last bullish hammer. Wait until you get a doji, right? Of the downtrend. From there, you enter. You hold until you get another doji confirmed by a bearish hammer. That's when you sell. So for people that don't understand what that means, it might sound a little complicated. I'm gonna show you on the charts exactly what I mean with this specific, um, with Google specifically. So so with Google, right? with Google, right? I'm gonna show you a good entry, good exit system. So this is what I mean by the doji. This is a doji right here. This one right here, like this little cross, the Jesus cross. This is a doji. So if I'm correct, right, 9 times out of 10, this is when I bought the contract on this doji, which was October 24th. Let's fact check ourselves. Let's fact check ourselves. October 24th is the date, right? October 24th, kid. We ain't playing. So the reason why I chose that date and that time entry is because a lot of the times when you're able to see two dojis on the doji is basically the ending and the beginning of an uptrend or a downtrend. So once it's dojiing, basically we'll just use that. I don't even know if that's the right term, but once it's doing that, it's basically the buyers and the sellers can't push each other enough to make the stock go in a certain direction. But 9 times out of 10, well, I'm not gonna say 9 times out of 10. Depending on how we're reading the charts, it could signal a great buy opportunity. In addition, it could signal a great sell opportunity if you are already in a position that you want to get out of, just to move money to a new position. So the reason why we bought here on the 24th is because, as we can see back here in October, right, the doji started right here. It was this doji, and this basically confirmed the end of the downtrend. You feel me? You see how far the doji got, and then it bounced back. This basically confirmed, and then it followed up by a bullish hammer. This basically explained that the downtrend was pretty much over. It could go a little bit lower, like as you can see, it teetered, but it never dropped below this doji, right? Boom. So if you would have gotten it in this doji at the bottom, this would have been the bottom. The next doji that you would have been looking for was the one to close out on the uptrend, right? So say for example, you would have got in right here at the support level of 161, right? The next outro that you would have been looking to get would have been right around here of like 166. You feel me? 166. Because as you can see, this doji has been on consolidation mode all the way up until this doji right here, the one that we already picked out before. So this is basically what? 10 days of consolidation. You feel me? 10 days of consolidation. And as you can see, this was the end of the downtrend. This confirmed the uptrend. Boom. As it consolidated, this still got confirmed here. Boom. Once it got confirmed here, it was confirmed here, followed up by a bullish hammer. The next one that you go to is right here, meaning that the uptrend is within this range, 165 to about 167. And as you can see, it didn't trade much outside of that. The highest it got was 169, and the lowest it got was 162. So you feel me? Being that this was the doji that we originally started with, October 9th, because this confirmed that the downtrend was over, we're going to look to see when we can get a gravestone doji. A gravestone doji. That's basically like a inverted cross, which is what this one is. You feel me? That's basically saying that the price pushed all the way up here and it got all the way down, but the bulls came in and shot the price up to make it even. As you can see, the next thing that if we go back to the daily and the weekly, right? If we go back to the daily and the weekly, we'll see August 24th. We'll see that the doji is right here, basically confirming that this downtrend is pretty much over. Yes, it gives you a little bit of support here at the 50, which is pretty good. You feel me? It gives you a lot of support here at the 50. Once it touches the 50, as we already know, we're in. You feel me? We're in. So as you can see, we might have got in the trade just a little bit too early, but the reason is I bought the contracts out for November. Oh no, that's October. I'm trippy. So yeah, we got in right here. Basically, we got in at the end of this doji. Right there. You feel me? Ideally, we would have wanted to get in right here when it touched the 50, but neither here nor there. Okay, so let's now look at another thing is that I had seen and I got out, but I took it into consideration, but in addition, I did not follow through. So tech is at an all-time high as well as the S&P. The only reason that tech is, I was actually in tech for a call, but I ended up selling out of it because it was at the all-time high. As you can see, the market dropped 11 points. You feel me? So I had this call, a 493 call. And as you can see, that shit is pretty much gone. So as you can see, man, just to keep everything copacetic, you feel me? Like, just to make sure we don't sell for losses, you feel me? The first is coming up though, so the way that we're gonna pay our rent like 2,400, 2,500 or some shit like that. So we got one play right here, the Google play that we can wipe. You feel me? We can wipe down on Google. I got the contract for 750. It's worth 1,300 right now, so I made like 500. So that's and then the messed up thing is, last night when I was looking at this contract, it actually paid my whole entire rent. It actually paid my whole entire rent because look, the contract was worth like what, 2,000. It was worth at the height it was worth like 2,300. So that was my whole rent right there. So that's what I'm saying, man. Don't, like, I can't go back to the field. I can't do it. Like, I can't do nothing but sit on this computer because right now is the time to be buying. I can say I trade good enough. I can trade good enough right now to pay my rent. So I can make anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 a month on trading right now. And this is on basically a $10,000 account. You feel me? $10,000 account. It's basically we're supposed to be like 9 racks. I got wiped out on all my profits. I got wiped out on my profits from Deck, nigga. I got wiped out on my profits from Google. And then Microsoft, I got wiped out on my profits from Microsoft too. So right now, shit, we just cooling. We just cooling. We can't do shit. We can't do a motherfucking thing. The only thing that I actually can do though is if I just take these losses, which is crazy as hell because none of these contracts end for like another month. So I probably won't do that. But what I was going to say is if we get some plays that can actually give us our dough back or give us our trade back at least, then we'll be in pretty good shape. But let's just see what they got to offer right now. Running through this screener, see like this right here, right? Ideally, nigga, I want to sell right here, bro. You feel me? Because it's basically like the end of an uptrend. But Amazon got earnings today, bro. It's like, damn, bro. Like, I didn't miss 2 earnings reports. Oh, none of the earnings reports missed. That's the craziest thing. None of them missed, bro. They just wasn't like blowout stellars. Like, man, Amazon, like, man, they missed fucking. So they may make a bag. You feel me? They might be able to go up a little bit. This Deck is some bullshit. Deck is on some BS right now. Cause they smashed earnings, fool. Like, blew them out the water. Bruh. They made crazy dough. Like, I don't understand why the market tweaking like this right now. On a brighter side, though, we did make a good play, though. We bought an Ethereum, nigga. We bought an ETH. So I will be adding to my crypto portfolio again. I'm not going crazy. It's probably only going to be like less than 20% of my whole portfolio. So I'm trying to get up to at least a half a Bitcoin and then 5 ETH. You feel me? I end up running it up crazy on these stock options. You feel me? I end up getting 1 Bitcoin and like 10 ETH. I'm live streaming the stocks right now, kids. So what I will do though is put out a new play. You feel me? Just in case somebody want to make some dough. As you can see, my buying power is at a 0, so I don't really got nothing to do, and I'm already down like 2,600, so I can't even let these moves like shake me out. You feel me? Like, this is some bullshit. AMD Like, man, they got the whole semiconductor space is getting ripped apart right now, though, bro. Like, completely ripped to shreds. Look at this. Everybody's getting smacked. Everybody is getting smacked, bro. Everybody, man. The nigga from Nvidia, man, just lost hella dough, man. Man, bro, like, only nigga ain't losing money, my nigga, is that nigga Warren Buffett. He on cash reserves. So, back to the screener, right? Back to the screener. There's a lot of companies on here, but all of them, like, bro, you'll see a lot of this, bro, where a lot of companies is at the all-time highs. Like, it gotta be a pullback, bro. It gotta be. Like, it cannot. I don't know. How is stuff going up so high? Like, okay. Damn, 95 points. That's a lot. That's only 1% though, and it's about to touch the 50 right there. So right here is the confirmation of the uptrend. What in the hell is that? August? And this was the confirmation of the downtrend. So we might be in this for a little bit, bro. We might be in this for a little bit. I like coming on here when I got losses more than wins, because it don't feel artificial. And then when I do come back with a W, it's like, nigga, that nigga was just down near 3 racks. Just like, what the fuck? Like, my profile is definitely supposed to be up 3 bands, for sure. They milked me. But, you know, it's part of the game, bro. See, this is the thing right here, you feel me? Everything is trying to touch the 50. Oh my God. Everything trying to touch the 50. Should start hitting the 200, man. We might be in a little bit of trouble, dog. Not me. I'm talking about the whole fucking world. Cause, bro, you talking about the Dow? You talking about the S&P losing damn near 10%? That's a correction, nigga. That's a market correction right there. Are we looking at the market correction right now? Are we looking at it, dog? Let me see. Let me do this little division. 57, 57. Let's just say 54. -1. That's about a 6% drop. Totaling it out from the all-time high. Cause we got to go from the all-time high. So if we do 59.30, right? 59.30 to the 5400, right? That's about a 9% drop. That's a market correction for sure. And that's a lot of fucking dough off the table, P. Alright, let's see what Yahoo Finance got. How long this video? 19 minutes. Now we'll end it right here. So look. I'll give one analysis real quick, right? And I'll do it with the Q since it's the Magnificent 7. So, as you can see, right, it did not break through this all-time high. It did briefly, but it shot back down even hard. Nope, it didn't even do it. It didn't even get past the all-time high. It didn't even get past the all-time high. And frankly, it has support at the 20. It has major support at the 20. But the last doji is right here, which is at the 50. I might be just trying to sit in some cash, or just sit in the plays that I already got. But then again, for the Qs to break below that, bro, I don't think so, dog. You got the Fed cut. You got the Fed cut coming up. Then you got Nvidia also coming up with their earnings report, and then you got a couple more tech companies coming up with their earnings. Like I'm not seeing it, bro. I'm not seeing it. Not right now, at least. Maybe after. Oh, then you got the election coming up too. I don't know. We'll see. But I will cut that stream here. Like I said, I like coming on here when I'm in the red as opposed to when I'm in the green, because then I can show y'all how to basically have your mindset set so you're not basically selling trades for a loss, but you're actually letting the trades go out. You're actually in quality trades that have the potential to bounce back, recover, and put you in profit, as long as you set up your timing and you get in the market pretty good. You feel me? So we're doing good. We're doing good. Keep going. We're doing well. The reason I say that is because all of these companies have already had their earnings. In addition to them having their earnings, we got the Fed cut coming up on November 7th. That is going to pretty much put the market in a twister. You feel me? You got free money coming in. You got earnings coming in, elections coming in. It's just a lot of shit going on. So one of these magnificent sevens, 1, 2, 3, we in 3 of the 7, and we got DEC, and they produce. You feel me? And then AMD, hey man, shit, the tech sector coming back. If Nvidia come up with good earnings reports, I mean the tech is back. Tech is back on, but don't be scared, bro. Don't be scared. We ain't pussy. You feel me? We are not pussy. That's not what we do. We don't scream out. Because when everything is red, remember, it's right here.